All right. So, yes, welcome back, anyone who happens to stumble upon this. I will give it a moment. I got greedy. I decided that I wanted to try to defeat this stupid scenario that I have where I have Claw with obviously we have standard, but then instead of Masters of Evil, we put in the Sinister Six. What's it called? Like, is it I forget what it's called. We'll come across it. I subs out the Master Evil for Sinister Six, the Iron Spider Sinister Six. So yes, I got very frustrated by this that I didn't beat it last night. We're gonna try it again. Um, we have She Hulk in her work life balance deck. It is a protection deck, and I also have a different version of the deck. I have a Justice deck in case. So if this goes sideways, we're going to try it one more time. We're going to try to take everything we learned. We're going to do this one more time. And if this doesn't work out, then we will switch over to Justice. And maybe I will sub it back out because I just redid the sleeves here so that they all match. I just had to pull out She-Hulk's cards. Maybe we can move over to Ultron and try to beat him with this deck. And the Justice deck will just be a nice little bonus in case we run across that. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's try this out. Let me just put this here because they have a chat. All right. So let's try this out. We're going to try this 2 days in a row. Don't expect me to do 2 streams 2 days in a row in the future. That's not what I intend to do, but I had the opening tonight and I just don't want to fail. So let's try this again. Oh, that is 6. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we have. Oh, this is tempting. Well, I know the power of Ready for a Fight. I know I want to do that to play it out. Beyond that, I do think that Dr. Sinclair would be good. So I'm going to do that. I have so many readies up that I think a ready that's based on a basic attack is probably more restrictive than we need. So let's just toss those 2 away and let's see what else we draw. And actually, let's just think about this. Yeah, I want to specifically hit the requirement. Yeah, so it's not even like a what if I swap some of these cards out to get something better. Let's just go off this. All right, let's. Okay. All right. So I've also learned that maybe what I need to do is not just rush through Claw and actually just kind of play the game out and just let it be. So I do like the idea of maybe I'm playing out this, I'm playing out this, I'm playing out this, and let that just be it. I do like superhuman strength, and it does go really well with the leading blow ability, but we'll skip over that. So here we are. Let's put down nothing else to especially do. Okay, so yeah, so we're just going to go this for Ready for a Fight, which will just be helpful in the coming turns. And I want to get Dr. Sinclair out for the coming turns. And yeah, we're just going to spend this entire turn just prepping and building, put 2 damage onto Claw, put him to 10. No, what am I doing? Well, I'm going to be putting him down to 7 because I'm going to flip over, I'm going to deal 2, and then I'm going to exhaust to attack him, put him down to 7. And we're going to hope that this Infinite token actually like stays clean for a little while here. Okay, so let's then say we're done. We're going to draw 4 cards. I'm going to not mess that up over and over again. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. I forgot to do the discard till you hit a minion. Let's hope I don't get a guard minion. All right. So Sandman, who I only saw as a boost card last time. So what does he do? After Sandman takes any amount of damage, discard the top 7. Okay. So yeah, I'm fine. I wouldn't have attacked him anyway, but that is all right. I'm going to be feeling the effects of this. Okay, so we're going to put a threat here. And then we're going to have an attack for base of 0. Got 1, 2. Okay, so I take 2 damage, plus I take a third, go down to 12, which is fine because we have what doesn't kill me. So we do want to have some damage on us. 12. All right. And we are off to the races. Okay, so then counter card is, I didn't skip over anything. All this talking to myself is not helpful. Caught off guard. Well, shucks. Okay. Goodbye, Dr. Sinclair. It was fun while it lasted. All right, so we're on this side. And we already have maxed out on this. I wonder if I'm just going to avoid, because Sandman is not that threatening to me. 1 damage every turn versus hitting the top 7. I feel like I might only do that if I'm like super low. I don't know. We'll see how everything shakes out. So let's put 3 damage here. And no, wait, what I want to do. Yeah, I do want to do that. 3, I want to do a leading blow. All right. So all 3 gets through. Put him down to 4, and we ready back up. Now the question is, do I play it safe or do I try to go in for another attack? Because what I'd like to do is make another attack, leading blow again, ready back up, remove 1 threat from here, and then on the other side do superhuman law division. And I think we should be as well. Okay, yeah, I don't want to send him to the next stage immediately. I want to give myself a little bit of breathing room, but let's just go like this. And we'll do leading blow. Please do not be 3 icons. Okay, only 1. Cool. So that puts him down to 2, which that's a little nuts. On the first turn, I can get Claw down to 2. That's pretty nuts. All right, and that means we're ready back up. And now, yes, we will do the plan where we're going to remove 1 from here. And then we will flip down because we have ready for a fight queued up. And we will remove 2 threat and get rid of defense network. So at least that might be the most successful like first turn I've had in this endeavor. And I want to keep this around. So I'll just end my turn. I would have liked to have done assess the situation just to have more cards, but that wasn't in the wasn't a thing. I also thought this over last night. Superhuman strength is going to be good because of the stun, and I did not get to do that last night. So I could ship down Sandman with my Do You Lift ability on the other side. Okay, so I'm going to object. This isn't going to go up. Then he's going to go to Scheme. I will pop ready for a fight. I'll flip over. And would I rather push Claw to the next stage or just get some damage in on Sandman that doesn't count towards this? And I think I want to send Claw to the next stage because then I can superhuman strength and like mean it. Yeah, I think, okay, so we're going to flip over. We're actually going to send Claw to the next stage, which is going to make his activation a little deadly. So he'll be up at 28 because we're going to have the Immortal Claw here. Oh, I suppose, okay. Yeah, no, that's correct. We do lift into 0. So Immortal Claw. If this can be as successful as Rhino was last night, that would be great. I would really love that. All right. Like a good shuffle. This gets 3. So we might be able to handle the Immortal Claw pretty quickly here too. All right, so he's attacking me for a base of 1. Gets 2. Exhaust your hero. Got to take that one to the chin. And we get away with taking 2 damage. So you're down to 10. Why did I erase the 1? All right. Stay focused. We're going to make this happen. All right. Then my encounter card is Sonic Boom. I can't exhaust. So I think the Grim rule on this, and because I'm on stream, I'm not going to try to dig too far into this. I think the Grim rule is basically I have to match the resources as closely as possible. So I know I wanted to play this out, and I know I want to do this. Beyond that, I'd really love to do Ready for a Fight, but I don't know if that's going to happen. So I'll just try to, Grim rule it that I have to satisfy as many resources as possible, and we'll go from there. All right. Wait, was that sorry, there was 2 Sonic Booms. I was like, wait a second. Okay. All right. So a little bit more on the back foot than I was planning on being. I can't do Limitless Stamina and Superhuman Strength, which means I can't ready back. Okay, so I'm going to assess the situation. I'm going to put down Ready for a Fight. Oddly enough, I'm going to flip down. And wait. Oh, yeah, okay. And then I'm going to exhaust, and I'm going to remove 2 from here. So we'll use this to just handle the Immortal Claw. And that's my turn. And I'm going to draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I like split personality. That's going to be good. Avengers Mansion seems a little greedy at this point. So I think that's okay. So we could conceivably do that. And then I know this is going to be gone. So we might be able to do practice plan and then just, okay. I have a plan for the turn. We're going to find I suppose we're going to find our way back to Alter Ego anyway, which means you probably will get to use this. All right, so I object. This doesn't go up by 1. Again, he goes to scheme, and I will Ready for a Fight to flip over. Take him down to 26. Which is really secretly 16. And now he's attacking me for 1. I want to preserve my life total a little bit here. So I'm going to defend. And it's going to be 1, 2. Wow. Okay. I'm lucking out here. I am threading the needle. I'm going to hit a whole bunch of big icons eventually here. Take 1 more. Go down to 9. Ooh, can we go up to 6 viewers? That would be a record at this point. Okay, so taking the damage. Our counter card is Legal Work. I will take that and I will put that there. Because my hope is that just won't matter. All right, so and this just gets discarded. That is a unique obligation thing. But let's see here. Okay, so takes any amount of damage from an attack. Okay, I seriously, I don't know that I've ever actually had him in play, so I keep second guessing whether I'm playing Sandman correctly. All right, so we can superhero Law Division, tossing Hellcat, clear this out. And kind of decided that we can play it on practice plan in preparation for a future Ready for a Fight. We can flip over. We'll just – right now, put that down for 2 damage. It's going to be on him. And then And we will limitless stamina to ready back up. And we will swing for 3, which means a total of 5 damage we put onto him. And I think that's probably going to be the end of that. Yeah. All right. So then we will split personality, but let's clear this up real quick. 21. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, it's already down to oh no, well, I'm sorry. I didn't even track that. We got rid of the immortal claw. So he is at 11. Here I am thinking we might make this work. Okay. So we split personality. We flip back down. We draw up to our hand size. And hopefully this just gives us more chances to do some building. And I like what I'm seeing here. Oh, right. Okay, yes. So the question is, I don't think I need to prioritize change of fortune. I think I can just go like this, get down a Quinn Carrier, which will just help us over the course of the game. I can Quinn Carrier to put out ready for a fight, and I can save this to just make a big attack hopefully next turn. This might be super clean. Wow. All right. So then we just draw back up to 6. Gamma Slam is looking pretty good here too. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm feeling kind of good about this. All right, so Gamma Slam is a maximum of 15. All right, so this goes up. I object. It only goes up by 1. Goes up to 2. And he goes to scheme. I use ready for a fight. I flip over. I'll practice plan the ready for a fight back to my hand. I'll put him down to 9, so 2 damage. And, you know, I'm going to just defend just because I don't want to lose to too much damage. So the weapons runner gets put into play. And I take 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. So I go down to 6. He goes down to 9. He's down to 9. I am down to 6. All right. So then my encounter card, please just don't be an extra attack. All right. So it gives him a boost to attack. After he attacks and damages the character, stun that character. All right. Well, I'm happy that we've dipped and dodged around that. All right. So he is at 9. Oh, okay. Easy peasy. All right. So that and these two, I've taken 9 damage. I deal 9 damage to Claw. Even if that wasn't the case, I have an extra ready up. Yeah. All right. Why couldn't it have been that simple last night? We did it. Okay. So the work-life balance deck can defeat Claw, even with this slightly augmented version. Yeah, actually, Sandman, it's actually worse as a boost ability than it is as an actual minion to fight against. But all right, we can move over to Ultron. That's great. And don't even need to switch out the deck. I may, I don't know, I might come back to this. And I might come back to this with the Justice deck, only because the Justice deck was called Don't Quit Your Day Job, and I thought it was kind of fun to do a deck called Work-Life Balance and a deck that's called Don't Quit Your Day Job. Both of those are in the description, I believe, even now as the live stream's going on, but they should also be just in the video if you're watching this back later. Let's move on to the next thing, and I don't even need to bother being super consistent about this because I've already got it all queued up. So the only difference, Ultron, is that we are using altered versions of Standard 3 that I got from the Critical Encounters people. The back is a little bit different. I'm not going to metagame that much to really like make a big deal out of it. Put that down. And then the only other thing is, what did I change? I gave him the goblin gimmicks stuff. So it is Ultron with goblin gimmicks. And we're going to need that. And then we've got this. I'm not sure how many attempts I'll make at this. I would kind of like to maybe do the Justice deck if it comes to that. But I think that's going to be everything. Oh, got to put this in. All right, I shouldn't move too forward here. So we put Ultron drones into play, shuffle the encounter deck, advance to 1B, and then when revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down as a drone. All right, kind of knew that. All right. And I realize I did not get my dice for my just kind of general tokens. So let me just grab that real quick when I'm done shuffling here. But yeah, all right. I am so happy to say that in 18-ish minutes, I was able to defeat Klaw. That's a good feeling after struggling for over an hour last night. All right. So let's move this over here. Okay. I'll scoot everything over just a little bit. Get a little less clear. All right. Put the deck there. And I'll redo the life totals because I am at wow, that Gamma Slam actually came at like the perfect time. Now that I think about it, I saw it several times last night, but it was never a thing I could play. But yeah, that actually was the deck kind of working on all cylinders there. Ultron is at 17. It's a starting life total, and I am at 15. All right. Make that hopefully legible-ish. And let me just go grab my dice. All right. Since we're playing with standard 3, we're going to want a few dice. Okay, that reads on camera. Wanted to make sure of that before I committed to it. Yeah, I got to be a little fair to everybody watching because I know the feed gets so compressed, and it's a thing that I worry about as somebody who just wants to try to create high quality content. But here we go. All right, so we've got work-life balance against Ultron. Let's make this happen. I am excited. Oh no, I do my my mulligan and everything right. Then we do the top card. Okay, so honestly, with how much I'm going to be flipping, taking out drones might not be the worst thing. But let me just think here. So again, I don't like 1-2 punch. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of Change of Fortune. So let's commit to that for this game. And is there a different thing we're looking for? Could I swap this out to try to see another card? I don't think so, because the worst thing that happens is I just give myself another card. All right. So yeah, we will put this down for Change of Fortune. And I know we're going to be ending the turn. So what we can do is just have a assess the situation out. We can flip. Oh, no, sorry. And then after face down, put it in its owner's discard pile. Okay, so we're going to flip over, and we're just going to take the drone out. That seems like a more productive thing to do. And then we will attack for 3. And okay, so I got to remember what stage 1 of Ultron does. So after Ultron attacks, choose to either place one threat on the main scheme, which sees the threshold is really low, or put the top card of your deck engaged as a minion. Okay, and then we won't worry about stage 2 until we get there. But I just want to make sure that I'm playing this correctly because Ultron certainly can be a problem child. That's for sure. Okay, so we tagged him for 3, put him down to 14. All righty. So let's do this. 14. Then we will play it out, assess the situation. We'll do split personality. So flip us back down, and hopefully we will find ourselves a ready for a fight. If not, well, I'm pretty fine with Sinclair as well. Okay, so could I do a second assess the situation? Or yeah, just draw 8 cards. I only have 1 Dr. Sinclair. We have 2 Focused Rage. I do like Focused Rage, though. I feel like being greedy. I suppose we need to put readies on both of these. So I do need to exhaust Change of Fortune. All right, so we're going to play out 2 Assess the Situations. That's a hero action, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so yep, we will end the turn, and we will draw up to a total of 8 cards. 4, 5, 7, 8. All right, well, maybe not exactly how I would draw it up, but the fact that we can stun is going to be a good thing. All right, so here we go. Move here. I eject, so it doesn't go up. He attacks. I will choose to put 1 threat on here. I do not need a drone out of nowhere. And then, yeah, he will scheme. Oh, I suppose. Actually, no, I will take. I know this is how it works. Okay, so I'll let him scheme for 1. Give him additional boost card for this activation. Heals 1 damage for each drone engaged with you. Okay, so he does scheme for 3, which pushes us to the next stage, or to the next main scheme. And one reveal, each player puts the top card face down, engage with them as a minion, flip it over. All right, going for 10. This is much more, we have much more room to grow here. This is going to get 1 from this scheming. And then my encounter card is upgrades. So attached, okay, so it's attached to here. Each drone gets +1/+1, or gets +1 attack, +1 hit points, and I can pay 1 of each to discard this card. Okay, well, I don't know that matters as much to me because our lift ability can just get rid of drones, but that's kind of unique to us. So let's just flip over, take out the drone, ready for a fight. Oh man, I like that card. All right. Then take a damage. Let's put a damage there right now. We'll resolve that in a second. Draw a card. All right. So 1, I definitely want to put down super human strength. I want to play out Machine Man to get out ready for a fight. And then I guess I will swing for 3. Got 3 damage on him. Then we will. I've got 2 focused rage. I didn't even notice that. Then I guess we will limit the stamina. Swing for 3 more. Or actually, better yet, I put 6 damage onto him. And then we will ditch focus rage, limit the stamina, ready up. Put a total of 9 damage onto him. So put him down to 5. I will go down to 14. So I'm at 14. He's at 5. All right. Then I'm good to. I dealt 2 more damage to him, and I stunned him. That was all. Oh, not that one. We stunned him, and he is down to 3. I do feel like I sort of want to rush through Ultron, or else this is going to be problematic. All right, so we end the turn. We ready back up, and I flipped down. 4, 5, 6. Get that off. All right. So, okay. I am hopeful. All right, because I feel like Goblin Gimmicks has a lot of icons, but not a lot of actual like boost icons. A lot more like boost stars. All right, so we're going to object to the first counter going on. Then he's going to go to scheme, but I'm going to flip over and clear the stun and put 2 damage onto him. So put him down to 1. All right, and all right, and okay. All right, then counter card is. Oh, I forgot I have the standard 3 in here. Oh, and there we go. Yeah, see, and the glare from the from my angle, I don't even see it. Okay, so we've got Sinister Strike, which we're so we put a pursuit counter on here, and then if there are any counters, the villain attacks me. So I will have him put a counter here. He'll attack me for 2, 3, 4. So I go down to 10. All right. I'm actually kind of excited to do all this streaming. I'm like, oh man, I kind of want to do. This makes me want to like do other boxes, like go do the X-Force box or something. So yeah, now I'm super jazzed for that. All right, so we did the encounter card, and it's our turn. So how are we gonna shake this up? Well, I can definitely do leading blow because all I need to do is get a damage across. Yep, that's a damage. Pushes into the next stage. 22. Oh boy. And there's not, so okay. So now it's just a matter of knowing how his interrupt ability works, which is, it was a, oh, I still have Klaw sitting there. Okay. So that was a response. This is an interrupt. When Ultron attacks you, put the top card face down as a drone until the end of the stack. He gets +1 attack for each drone. Okay, so there's not going to be the option to switch off, which is okay. So I did deal a damage, which means I do ready back up. Yeah, leading blow with She-Hulk is definitely a pairing that I had not considered before this deck, which I came across mid Con of Heroes. And so I'm going to just commit to doing. So that's the situation. Oh. All right. Actually, no, I'm going to take back the situation because I'm going to offset that. Oh, I probably still am. Okay. So yeah, like this. I am going to commit to assess the situation. And then we will attack for 3. Limit the stamina, attack for 6. So put him down to 16. And I might just get a chance to rush down Ultron, which would be really cool. And, I wasn't really planning on making this like a super long stream. Obviously, I could get my hubris. I could fly too close to the sun, and this could go on for another hour. But I'm hoping that this is not what's going to happen. I'd like to think that we're in a good place here. All right, so I did flip. Wait, no, did I? I flipped over on my own accord here, so I don't get to flip back. But I think that's going to be fine because drawing 5 cards is probably going to be fine. All right. So let's draw 5 cards. We have our combo. Cool. All right. This is the combo we want. We want to boost our attack and stun. Leading blow is going to give us extra attack. It's entirely possible that I might also play around and keep Gamma Slam in my hand. That might actually be really good. All right. So we need to survive this. So this is going to go up to 3. And he will go to attack me. And I will... I need... Leading blow does need me to actually attack. But it's possible to focus rage. Let's see. What kind of stuff have we gone through here? So we've done that. 2, 3. Okay, so we don't have any more limitless staminas. I think the only other one we have is 1-2 punch, which is... Okay, so I think we need to defend here just because we're going to have a drone. So this drone, he's attacking for 3. I think this means the Gamma Slam is going to be our thing here. Okay, so he attacked me for 3, 4, 5. I take 3. I take 4, 5. So I go down to 5, which means the Gamma Slam's for 10. It's not going to get us there perfectly yet. But I honestly think that if we Gamma Slam and then go down and do ready for a fight, and Gamma Slam is going to do 11. I really want to do this combo though, but we don't have to be greedy like that. All right, encounter card is the villain heals X, where X is double its stage number. So he heals 4. He goes back up to 20. All right. Keep it on my toes. All right, so deal 1 more damage to me. Draw a card. All right. So I do think that Gamma Slam is going to be the thing. Yeah, okay, so we've taken... Okay, so I'll be putting him down to 9. That might not be the worst place to be. Okay, so we will Gamma Slam for we are at 14, so for 11. Yeah, this feels like it's easier than Claw to some extent. All right, and I will give him endurance. I should keep these 2 together if anything. Okay, so endurance. So I do go up to 7. All right, and we go down. And so 3. I think I will. Well, I'm going to get to draw 2 more cards off of Change of Fortune because, I guess I don't know for sure, but I feel like just getting rid of the drone is going to be better than bringing Ultron down to 7. I feel like that might not even make a difference, really. But let's see. What's our hand? So our hand is... You know what? Leading blow is not the worst thing. I think that could be what pushes us over the edge here. All right. Yeah, you know what? What doesn't kill me. I feel good about this next turn. Okay, so I object to this. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what did I do? After place threat here, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put the top card. All right, so we have gone. I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. I completely overlooked that. So we're gonna say there's 6 additional threat here. I object. It goes up to 9. I think we went through two turns where I didn't do that. But that's my bad. I did think 10 was really high. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, this is easy. But okay. So he goes to scheme. We do ready for a fight. This returns to my hand, or ready for a fight returns to my hand. I flip over. Do you lift the minion? Exhaust this to draw 2 cards. Yeah, I feel like we're probably golden here. So 7. He's attacking me for 2. Oh, I make a drone. He's attacking me for 3. Do I have a weight? Oh, I have a weight ready up. So I'll just exhaust. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I take 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. So I go down to 2. I'm playing with fire here. I'm really playing with fire here. All right. And now I just have to survive 2 encounter cards. Well, you know what? That's rough, but I might win this one. All right. And then attach to an enemy with the highest hit points without a goblin glider. Okay, so all right. So I'm actually not that concerned. Yes, we have Ultron on a goblin glider. That's just some good imagery. But you know what? I did not hit caught off guard. Although I do have other things I could have got. That would have been embarrassing. Endurance kills me. All right, so I'll go down to 1. And I don't think it's going to be too hard to deal 9 damage. But we have as much information as possible. We've already seen as much as we can. Okay, so that's an activation. Ground Stomp may actually be important here. All right, well, let's play it by ear. Okay, so we're going to do what doesn't kill me. That's going to put me up to 3 and ready me up. I think this is certainly cannot end this turn in hero form, but we attack for 3. Where are all my... Put 3 here. And we leading blow. Oh, no, I suppose so I haven't done 3 to him yet. I'm attacking for 3. We have leading blow. We do 2. Okay. But we get you ready back up. All right. And then... Let me just think this over. Is there anything I mean, there's nothing to do additional damage here. Like, put him down to 4. I can put him down to 3. Who would have thunk that ground stomp would be a thing I'd be talking about? All right, so we will put 5 damage onto him. We will... Let's make sure we're keeping everything here. So we possibly might ground stomp, but we certainly want enough to... Oh, actually, that does work out. Okay, so do we ground stomp? I have an entire other main scheme to go through, so I don't even care about that part. All right, so do I want to put him down to 3? Does that change anything for me? Or just have ready for a fight? But that only puts him down to 2. All right, so yeah, we'll actually use ground stomp for once. In a rare turn of events, so that puts him down to 3. And then we will flip down and we will play out Dr. Sinclair. We will exhaust her and pay a mental to heal me by 5 back up to 8. That's semi-clear. She's exhausted, and I think we just... I'm not going to lose to scheming. I'm just not. 4, 5. Yeah, I think I have this in the bag. All right, so I object. This doesn't go on. But still, should I just give myself another drone? I suppose I just give myself another drone. Make him do his activation to push us over to the next thing. Each player puts the top card as a drone. And we have 5 to worry about. So this goes up to 3. As long as this is not the villain schemes, I think we have this in the bag. Guard. Ooh, okay. When he's defeated, put the... okay. So... I don't know that the guard matters because we have enough readies. Okay, so I'm at 8. I don't need to heal up anymore. I flip over, put 2 damage there. I attack and take out the guard. I get another drone. Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm overthinking this. All right. So at this point, we just do anything to do limitless stamina to ready back up to defeat Ultron. Okay. That one I was not that worried about. I figured that was probably going to happen for me. Klaw was definitely the one that I was much more concerned about. But yeah, at this point, that's what I had planned. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to swap out. You know what? No, I'm not going to. I am going to grab something. What should I grab? Clean this up. Think this over real quick. I'm going to grab something. We're just going to do a bonus round here. I think what we're going to do is... I don't know if I have the mental fortitude for a custom scenario right now. All right, so let's just do that. Let's put her back to here. Shuffle all this up. Or put all this stuff away. I will get this all organized later. I think what we're going to do... All right. So I did this the other night at a get together. I'll put Klaw back over here. All right. So I don't need stage 3. Actually, let's just do a skirmish because I don't need to make this go on forever. So we're going to do stage 2 skirmish of Venom, but it's also going to have standard 3. Yeah. But the difference here is instead of the Down to Earth, we have the Spider-Man. Where is Spider-Man? The actual Spider-Man. I feel like he's somewhere. He should be somewhere. Yeah, we've got the Spider-Man mod set, so it's all web all the time. So yeah, this will just be a little bonus thing. I'll skirmish this because I don't want to push this on forever, but this one could be fun. Yeah, well, we'll wrap it up with this. This will just be whatever this is. Win or lose. We're doing Venom. Standard 3 with Spider-Man. And I'll get everything all ready in just a second here. Get this all is at 18. Oh, okay, 18. He's tough, isn't he? He's tough and steady at this point. All right, and I am at 15. At a time like this, I kind of wish I had like a Phoenix deck or something ready, but unfortunately, I don't. I'd love to just. I don't know if I have any decks that I really like want to show off that's just sitting around right now. All right, so put that there. Okay, so Venom is tough. Go grab the Tooth and Nail side scheme, which has 8 on it. All right, so we already know what that is. Force Interrupt. When Venom activates against you, move any face down boost cards on your identity to him. Steady. Go grab this. After you attack and damage Venom with a card you control, place 1 face down boost card on your identity. So basically, we're building that up. And then the Bell Tower, we want to get this to for 1 player, it would just be 3 chime counters, and it flips over, and then it boosts the amount of damage. And we can choose to put damage onto Venom or the Bell Tower instead. And we kind of would like to just put a bunch of damage, because I believe on the other side, what happens is when he deals damage to you, you take it off the Bell Tower and you just like prevent the damage to yourself. And then this is after Venom takes any amount of damage from an attack, remove an equal amount of threat. So hopefully this will all be pretty simple, and we'll just get down to it, and we'll wrap this up with just a quick Venom game. All right, well, we know that Ready for a Fight is an all-star here. I think I'd like to pay for it with Lockjaw. I didn't even consider the fact that I probably could have pulled Lockjaw out of my discard pile at some point. I think this is probably going to be what we're going to do. So because of that, ditch Gamma Slam. Maybe we'll see something we like more. I don't... Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's fine, because they were just going to go to waste anyway, or they were just going to be used up anyway, so we're not too concerned. Okay. So we're over here. We flip over. I should probably at least break the tough. The issue here is that I have an attack of 3, so that I can choose to basically make a basic attack to flip this over, but then all he has to do is attack me for enough damage, and I lose kind of any kind of forward momentum I had going there. So we do want to be a little creative with this, because I also believe on the other side you don't get more chime counters. So you almost want to get this to 2 with my Do You Lift ability, then attack him for 3, so it's at 5. Then I'm going to put down Endurance, just pump me up to 18. Give me a little bit of wiggle room here, because you do mitigate some damage, but Venom can also just attack you for an awful lot if you're not being careful in this scenario. And then we will ready back up, and I'm just going to put 3 damage onto him to bring this down to 5 and give myself a boost card, put him to 15. All right. All right, so let's see here. That is everything. So all right. That's a combo. That's the combo I like. Okay, so right here, up to 3. 3 of 10. Goes to attack me. He gets 2 boost cards. And I have no way to ready up. And also, I'm at full health. So I think I can take this attack for 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 indirect damage. So 7. I go down to 11. Down to 11. All right. Just move this a little bit closer. There we go. All right. And my counter card is Dark Design. So I know that's going to be put in the counter here. Then if there's he schemes, so I get an additional counter card. Okay. From this. So then he schemes for 2. All right. We're probably gonna be getting used to change of fortune. So this goes up to 10, or it goes up to 5 of 10. We do need to address that at some point. And the other, drawing near. That's no good. All right, so this goes up to 2. All right. And quite honestly, I do not have an identity-specific card that I just want to toss away right now. So, I mean, am I really that worried about Titania? I'm not. I'm not too worried about Titania. Superhero human strength. And then we will... Oh, he has guard. It's no fun. That ruins everything. Oh, okay. So I suppose if I attack and defeat him, and he's not around, I can't stun him, so I get to keep the superhuman strength. So I will do leading blow against the symbiote, attacking him for 5. So yeah, the symbiote's gone. I think this came up at Con of Heroes. If there's nothing to stun, I keep this. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't think that. I think that's how that works. But then we ready back up, and unfortunately, I would love to do another leading blow, but I don't. So we're just going to attack Venom for 5, and I'll put the 5 counters on here because I'm just going to flip this over. So all damage to Venom is increased by 1. If there's no chime counters here, flip this back over. When Venom attacks and would deal any amount of damage to an identity, remove that many chime counters. For each chime counter removed this way, prevent 1 of that damage. Okay, so then we're going to flip down. Oh, and he gets stunned. So that will be helpful. All right. Oh, this goes away. We take damage. Oh, all damage. Okay, sorry. That's Ant-Man, I suppose, works the same way. The Ant-Man Army of Ants gets to do much damage without being classified as an attack. All right, so I'm going to object to threat being put here. He will go to scheme. I will do ready for a fight. Not that. Don't flip that. Flip this. Put 3 damage onto him. Then the stun falls off. Let's put it here because it might come up again. And then my counter cards are... The villain attacks you, give him an additional boost card. All right, so he's attacking me, and... I think I'm going to lose the bell tower. So what I think is going to happen here. So he's attacking me for 2. If this... okay, I lucked out there. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, I lucked out there. That's crazy. Oh, we don't need that. Sorry. YouTube was like, set a goal. A goal. Okay, whatever. Yeah, see, this is... and then my other encounter card is... All right, I think Oof. I think I'm just going to build back up this hill. So 2. Okay. Okay, so he is. So this is going to go off. He is. This is going to have. After. Okay, so he's going to. He was attacking me for a total of 3. So this clears off, flips back over, and I take a single damage. All right. So after Venom takes any mod damage, remove a rage counter from here. Okay. So I took a single point of damage. This flipped back over. This pops. And it is 3 more than the amount of players. Put your Nemesis minion into play. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, so you do this. I was thinking that it was just saying like, yeah, and then it activates against you. All right, so then we just do minion side scheme. Yeah, okay, so we do all the Shadow of the Past stuff. Possibly too many side schemes in play. Such a sloppy player tonight. All right, so that was my encounters, or that was my encounter cards. So I guess there's that. All right, put back there. All right, so how do I want to do this? I feel like stunning him did not do me any good last time. We are skirmishing, so I should just like push through here. All right, so yeah, okay. So attack for 5 and a stun. That clears this. Thank God. So we're putting 5 damage onto him. Clears that. Then we will do what doesn't kill me, which will give me 2 health and ready me back up. And I'll attack for 3. So a total of 8 on him. So is that everything? Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay. So I go up to 12 and he takes 8 damage. I have a eraser here. Why am I using my finger? All right. All right. Last push here. Okay. So flip down. Do I want to flip down? Oh, she got a massive attack. He's stunned. I don't care about that part. Yeah, I think I just hope that I don't hit the villain attacks encounter card because I've already got him stunned. So let's just stay right where we're at. Because scheming, I feel like, is potentially going to cause me to lose the game. I could have probably predicted that. There's not a win here. All right, so this goes up. 1. I'll be back in just a second. My children need a moderator. Alrighty, that was easy. Kind of love kids. Okay, so we did that. Stun falls off. And do we just take 6? Yeah, I think we just take 6. It's a lot, but I'd rather get the damage through and flip down. Goes up to 2. Oh, no, this is each minion activates against you. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll take 4, go down to 2. All right, well, that was not what I was looking forward to. All right. That would have been bad because I think that actually would have resulted in me probably losing to scheming if that had gone if I was an alter ego. But okay, so now we are where we're at. We're at the point of Dr. Sinclair. Oh. I think I think we're actually just gonna lose. Because I think I go down to alter ego, and this goes up to 6. I'm not insured to lose. I don't see myself getting out of this situation. I don't see myself walking away with a win, but we'll play it out. I wasn't entirely committed to this game anyway. Or it wasn't ride or die. Alrighty. So 7. And I suppose I can object, so it's possible that I walk away from this, but I don't give myself a high chance of that. All right. Changed. Okay. All right, so I object to the first threat being put on there. Oh, I cut my hand. Or I didn't. I cut my arm. Sorry, this is like, if I don't have ADHD, then I have a different problem to deal with. Okay. All right, so goes to scheme for 2. Wow. All right. 2, 3. So we go to 9. We got to Hail Mary this. All right. Counter card is when revealed, Spider-Man attacks each character with Tangled Up. If no attack was made this way, the enemy team searches for a copy of Tangled Up. Oh, that is not good for me. Because it's not here. We saw Tangled Up earlier. So this is a new enough card. So it is. Is that going to focus? It's not going to focus. Well, maybe. It is an interrupt, or force interrupt. When an attached character would scheme, thwart, or attack, discard this card instead. So it's like a super stun. That complicates things a little bit. But does it complicate it too much? Or do I have the ability to just make this happen? All right. So, now, of course, it's not a status, so I can't just get rid of it that way. Okay. So we're going to flip. We're going to put the 2 damage onto Venom. This is going to give us a boost card. Oh, we're also going to do this. This was the worst. This was the worst thing to pick up at a certain point. All right, so we will clear the Tangled Up. What doesn't kill me, which will give me 2 hit points and running me back up. No guard, so attack. And do Leaving Blow. Does do 1. That means we put 3 damage on him thus far. We ready back up. I am not going to get there. So we put 3 more damage. A total of 6. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think I just had to call it because I mean I'm gonna just accrue the threat there because I just ignored I ignored that. I thought maybe I could just push through. But hey, you know what? We had a fun time. I did what I wanted. I came here to do. I came here to beat Claw and Ultron. You know, slightly made harder, but we did not beat the bonus villain of Venom. We got very close. Just didn't happen. We got him down to 2, I believe. But and this also went away. Don't know why I'm caring about that bookkeeping, but thank you so much for everyone's time. I hope you enjoy these little streams, and they're not necessarily the thing I set out to do, but here I am, and I'm kind of enjoying it. So until next time, thank you very much, and have a great night.